Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic. Woo! Alrighty, we're continuing our training as a Jedi. Last episode, we learned the history of Revan and Malak and everything that led up to and after the Mandalorian Wars. And now we're back talking to Jar.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I am ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I am ready for the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our Order. There is no emotion.
There is only peace. Where is that here?
There is no ignorance.
There is only knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is only serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our Order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our Order, the Lightsaber. The Lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our Order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
We're gonna get a lightsaber! Woo! Alright, journal entry added. Experience points received. Having completed the first trial, your second task to become a Jedi is to speak to Master Dorak and determine what sort of path within the Order you wish to follow. Let's see, Master Dorak is... See, Jerkfate? Nope. Nope. Alright, yes, he's the historian. Oh, this may be another long talking episode, people.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Do we want to be a Guardian, a Sentinel, or a Counselor? This is a darn good question. Which one do we want? I think we're going to go ahead with Jedi Sentinel. Kind of get a good mix of combat skills, I think, and force powers, and yellow's my favorite color, so why not?
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Stop the thugs and find out why they are attacking her. See if maybe they have some money we can take.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Join him! Oh, wait a minute. Try to see a weakness in his technique.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Try to pick the lock?
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Again, join them. But for you, let's try to lure them out into a trap.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Sentinel. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Yellow, the path of the Jedi Sentinel. Think about it, though. If blue is the path of a Jedi Guardian, that means that Anakin Skywalker, who had a blue lightsaber, is a Jedi Guardian. And if green is a Jedi Counselor, that means Luke Skywalker would have been a Jedi Counselor in Return of the Jedi. And I can't think of anybody who used a yellow lightsaber, because nobody's as cool as me. Except for Bastila, who's already using one. But we'll forget about that. Alright, yellow, the path of the Jedi Sentinel.
Here is a yellow crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Alright, journal entry added. What? Oh, goodness. We are now a Jedi Sentinel. We have to choose some levels here, it looks like, folks. Alright, so, skills. We still have our crappy skills. We want our persuade to go as high as it can. Man, I want these points back. I really want those points back. Alright, persuade needs to go up. We're not having a... We don't seem to be persuading people enough, and I need that to happen. Repair and treat injury are what we want need to go up as well. Feats. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we got lightsaber proficiency, Jedi defense, force immunity, fear, Jedi sense, and force sensitive. Let's see what those are. Alright, so force sensitive, Jedi training affects each Padawan uniquely, allowing them to grow in ability while addressing personal flaws. On rare occasions, however, exceptional individuals open doors to strengths they did not know they had. This feat represents a heightened connection to the Force previously unseen in a newly trained Jedi. This feat grants 40 additional Force points to the character's base total. Sweet! So we can use more powers. Jedi Sense. The Jedi develops a connection to the Force that allows them to better sense incoming attacks, grants +2 defense, and is always active. I think Bastila has that. Jedi Sentinel. The Jedi possesses an inner calm that cannot be shaken by mere threats to mind or body. The Force grants understanding, which is a shield that fear cannot breach. This feat is always active. We're immune to fear. Proficiency Lightsaber. Gives you the ability to use lightsabers. That's handy. I thought we got something else that was a some kind of immunity to stun or something I thought I saw. Oh well. Alright, so we've got some feats to spend. Let's go ahead and out of all these, I don't think we get to choose these. These just happen. Yeah, so let's make our lightsaber fighting as good as it can be. Actually, Further against damage. Just want to level up. So a whole bunch of hit points. Let's get Lightsaber in. Oh, we have some Jedi powers we get to choose. We get to choose 2 Jedi powers. Well, listen. There are some important powers out there we need to choose. And I think you can all guess which ones they are. So, in order to get Force Choke, the most important power of any Jedi, we need to get Wound, which looks like it just does spasm the victim's lungs, causing great pain and inflicting 2/3 of the attacker's character's level and damage every 2 seconds. So this chokes them, but not as good. We'll take Wound, so we can work our way up. What's it recommend? Shock and Wound? Oh, yeah. It recommends Lightning and Wound. I agree. So we'll be able to have unlimited power and choke people. I like that. Oh, we got a couple more levels too, it looks like. So, let's go ahead and level up here. Since we're now a Jedi Sentinel, let's level up again. So, more skills. 2 more. Can we get Persuade maxed out yet? No, not yet. Oh, man. We'll get it there. We get another Jedi power. Level 9. We get to choose these, so we can't choose those yet. So, what can we do? We could get a healing power. No, we can't get healing yet, can we? Yes, we could. So we can learn healing. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Let's see. So if we learn speed, we get a whole bunch of powers that let us go way faster, which is pretty awesome. But there's always a but, isn't there? We could take healing, which helps us out, and not have to use med packs, and we don't have to depend just on Bastila to heal us up. That might be more handy, because then we don't have to bring her with us, although we probably will want to. I mean, she's another Jedi. Alright, we'll go ahead and take healing, just because I think that's going to be useful. Okay. Oh, we have another level. I wasn't sure how many levels we had. Let's go ahead and level up again. We get an attribute point. So, our wisdom's at 13, our strength is at 18, our dex is at 14, 12, 12, and 11. If we add into our charisma, it'll give us a +1 modifier, or we could up our wisdom, which will give us a +2 modifier. It gives us more Jedi Force points, or this one, Force-related feats and powers, the ability to lead. Let's up our charisma. Get a bonus on our rolls. Get some more skills here. 2 more. Our persuasion skill is pretty high. Okay. Oh, we get another feat. What can we do here? Oh, we can get our two-hand weft fighting better. We might want to do that. Let's take a look. So we don't get implant level 3 for free. Is there anything here we want to choose? Jedi defense. +3 to all blaster. Well, we keep getting shot with blasters. And we're going to have a lightsaber. Oh, this is a tough call. I think... Well, we're having trouble hitting. We're still missing occasionally. I say we go with this, and then we'll look at maybe doing the Jedi defense skill the next time we can level up. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright. Oh, we have another power. I'm not upset by that. Do we want to throw our lightsaber at people? Damn, that's cool. Or do we want to be able to run super fast, get more defense, and get more attacks? I like that idea. Let's do that. Is there anything else here we need to pick? Effect mine. Oh, wait. Woo! Almost forgot. Effect mine enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options appear in conversations appropriate. Sex is not guaranteed for extreme commands or the target is strong-willed. Power does not affect droids, only the main player. We have to take this, folks. We have to take that. And... shoot. We're going to have to take that, too, next time. Got another level up. Another skill. Alright, our persuasion is maxed. Another power. We're going to take the... look at these. So many choices. We're going to take the Dominate Mind power. I want to be able to use our Force to wave our hands and tell people these aren't the droids they're looking for. Alright. Looks like that's the maxed all of our levels there. Tough choices. I don't know if this Force Cure was the best choice. But you know, I just hate using med packs in between battles. Alright, let's talk to Jar.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Oh, it's about to happen. I'm playing the piano. Oh, look at it. We have a yellow crystal. Ooh, we can get a power crystal. We don't have any of those yet, it looks like. So 2 to 16 energy. Traditionally associated with the Jedi, the lightsaber is a devastating weapon, difficult to master. Properties can vary with the type of focusing crystal used in construction. Let's assemble it. Oh! Folks, we have a lightsaber. Let's test it. That is great. I'm so if you can't tell, I'm really excited. Lightsabers are cool. Alright, let's talk to Jar about our lightsaber.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
What if we were to, I don't know, use science and the Force combined together to make our own crystals in some kind of synthetic process? Oh, apparently not a topic we want to talk about. I can find the crystals on Dantooine?
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
I need time to prepare myself.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
Don't worry, folks. We're not breaking this episode at only 15 minutes in. We just need to go ahead and check something here. If we go into our inventory, yeah, it doesn't help us to be Mr. Dual Wieldy with just one weapon. So I think one of these should still be here. Oh, look at... Yes, so the prototype vibroblade we can equip there. There we go. Now we're back to our old selves. And Canderous, I've been thinking, you have a +9 when you attack with this, but you have a +9 if you attack with a sword as well. You're actually more effective with that than you are with your giant gun. So we're going to do that. Let's check our journal, Jedi Trials. Having completed the first trial, your second task to become a Jedi is to speak to Master Doric and determine what sort of path within the order you wish to follow. You have received your lightsaber crystal and become a Jedi Sentinel. You must return to Master Jar to complete your training. Alright. We'll get him there.
Sure.
There we go. So we have lightsaber in one hand and our vibroblade in the other. Oh, we're going to be doing that a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and save because we've done a lot. And then let's talk to Jar.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Yes, I am ready to continue my training.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
You want me to go kill the Kathhounds? Let's find out what's causing the corruption.
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
You know more than you're telling me, buddy.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
All right. So, you must cleanse a meditation grove to the southeast of the dark taint that has been infesting it. The exact nature of the cause of the taint has not been made clear. Apparently it's been made difficult to read, but not made clear. Alright. This looks kind of silly to have this lightsaber and sword in our hand. So, we need to head out. Oh, we got some people that need to level up too. Let's take a look here. Canderous?
Huh?
Let's get you leveled up. Oh, you can gain an attribute. If we hit him up to 16 strength, he'll get a +1 modifier when attacking. That's going to help. Skills, you are useless to all of us. Treat injury, I guess. Feats. Alright. Let's see what he's got. We can make him better with melee weapons since we've decided to give him a sword. He's actually more effective with it. I think, though, let's make him just super resilient. Let's just give him more hit points. Make him a monster that won't die. And T3 needs to level up. How you doing, T3? You get an attribute. We can level up your... no matter what we level up, it's only a... Let's give him more intelligence. Why not? And he gets some skills. So many points. Security, repair, computer use, and he has the one left over that we can't use. There we go. Back to Grug here. Alright, we gotta head out. Where are we going? The ship's up that way. This goes to a training room. I like going in circles, apparently. Take a look over here. We have that uppity Jedi who was over here. We can try talking to her real quick.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
I'm looking to alter my lightsaber, and I heard about some caves. I'm that weird guy.
There are caves on Dantooine that hold those rare crystals. But be warned, apprentice, they are dangerous. You should not meddle in things beyond you. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
Woo! Oh, okay. So I guess we can leave now?
The Council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Oh, okay, so we can leave the Enclave. I think what we should probably do, though, is let's head over to the Ebon Hawk. Because we brought it here. We kind of went around the Enclave. We became a Jedi. Which is great. But we haven't really looked around this ship that we stole, and I think we probably should. Let's go inside the Ebon Hawk here. Alright. So, in the Ebon Hawk... Oh, this is... We're really close to our back. Let's see what's off to the left here. There's Mission, whose world was just destroyed by the Sith. Let's talk to her.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Malak will pay for what he did, Mission.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malak's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Okay.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
So what happened?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Maybe something happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
Let's see if Mission has anything else to tell us about her brother or anything before we move on.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, that's okay.
Okay, have it your way.
Alright, so Mission's in here. We found out that her brother's gone and most likely seduced by that evil woman who took him. In here, looks like we've got the cargo bay. Nope, the swoop hangar. Ah, there's our swoop. That I'm just going to assume that's the one with the prototype accelerator that we won in. We got a workbench over here. That'll come in handy. And Canderous. Let's talk to him a bit.
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you tell me any more of your war stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
I would have harnessed that power sooner.
We were still recovering from the war we fought with the Sith. We were not yet strong enough to fight the Republic again. We needed to train another generation to do that. We would travel from world to world and descend on it in our basilisk war droids. I still remember my first combat. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
What happened next?
The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
I want a basilisk war droid, please.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I love Canderous. Alright, so Canderous here. Canderous told you about what it's like to drop through the atmosphere in one of the Mandalorian's basilisk war droids. From what he said, they must have been fearsome weapons. He would probably tell you more stories if you talked to him later. Let's talk to him one more time, see if he has anything else to tell us.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean? Or how about, where did you fight this time?
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Did it backfire?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Nope.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Another journal entry. You have heard Candace's tale of his encounter in an asteroid field in the Outer Rim, but do not know what to make of it. Maybe talking to him further will make things more clear. Let's see if he'll tell us anything else.
Yeah, what do you want?
Any more war stories?
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
What did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Kander has told you about the honors he won leading a unit in the battle over Althir. It seems that he was quite the warrior back then. You could probably hear more if you asked him again later. Let's ask him one more time.
Yeah, what do you want?
Any more war stories?
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We raised whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
You had no choice. Oh wait, no. What do you mean?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
Now that's my kind of warfare.
There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
Later?
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Wow,
Your
no.
choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Another journal entry for him. You've heard from Canderous how the Mandalorians started their war on the Republic, and the success they had at the beginning. If you talk to him later, he might tell you how the tide turned later on. Folks, I think... Oh, let's get away from Canderous here. I think that we'll continue talking to Canderous and finish our tour of the Ebon Hawk on the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, we hope to see you soon.